We're here at the one, the only, Monster Mile. We're live from Dover Motor Speedway in Dover, Delaware, where 1 mile of high-banked concrete delivers non-stop, heart-pounding action. Practice is in full swing, and drivers are heading out onto the track.
Fire this thing up and let's get out there. Let us know what the car needs.
What is going on, guys? We are back at the scene of the crime. This is where it all started, where we all realized things were going to go south, where we realized the pit strategy was really bad. This is where it all started. So I am really interested to see how this goes.
Let's get out there and get some practice in.
My day was pretty good. I, didn't know what to think about what happened with the race. I've said a couple times, this big Mark Martin fan. So, part of me does want to see Denny win a championship, just so I, have to stop hearing and seeing the comparisons. And maybe you make the case that Mark is the best driver that never won a championship. So there's that. Obviously, Denny's father situation is brutal. But it didn't work out that way. So Kyle got it done, and we learned, ironically enough, we learned the importance of pit strategy. We learned the importance of two-tire stops. Where are the Muppets? Where are the Muppets to talk to us about pit strategy? Yeah, I'll also be honest, I'm not a big fan of this whole, I've been around the whole thing. The whole concept of, when they started, I really thought the playoffs were a gimmick for sprint. It was, the sprint for the Nextel Cup, and then, I thought it was pretty gimmicky. There's, most sports have their playoffs set, and NASCAR just changed everything. Corey Haim almost loses the truck race after having a dominant season. Connor Zilic loses the championship after having a dominant season. And I like Chase Briscoe, but, let's be fair. Chase Briscoe is not NASCAR championship caliber driver. He's just not. He was almost out of a ride last year. If it wasn't for his dad having such a high-ranking position in Penske, he probably wouldn't even be in, a position to drive these cars. So, it's I don't know what it takes. I really don't know what it takes. I know what it took to get here. It took Matt Kenseth dominating a championship, and NASCAR saying, "Oh, wait a second, nobody's going to watch this garbage with a 1,000-point lead." But you know what? At the same time, I think they need to realize that fans are going to watch the sport if they like the sport, and they're not going to watch the sport if they don't like the sport, and that's all there is to it. A fan is not going to say, well, the championship's over. I guess I'm not going to watch the last couple weeks. They're watching for their favorite driver. It's so silly. But that's my rant about that. And honestly, the sport is not even recognizable. If you were watching the Truck Series, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you have stage races in a playoff. It's totally different. I'll never understand. I didn't understand stage racing when it first came in. This is, and I grew up stage racing, for totally different reasons.
This one counts. Let's go.
I knew they were in trouble when they started the caution clocks. That's really when I knew there was a real issue. I don't know. We might have something here. This is definitely the best lap we've had.
Top 5.
Oh, that is the best qualifying position
we can definitely
we've had,
work with that on race day.
As the session comes to a close,
I stuck with the Fun Pops wagon. Felt like we owed it to the Fun Pops machine to not let it go out sad on the road courses.
the drivers are buckled in, pit road is clear, and we're just moments away from firing engines at the Monster Mile. It's time for the Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 400 at Dover Motor Speedway.
What a mouthful that is, huh? The Auto Trader Echo Park 400? Yeah, they really have. They really have lost touch.
Here we go. Start it up.
You know, they changed the cars a million different ways. They went from, the car tomorrow with the spoiler to the car without the spoiler.
One outside.
Now you've got these. I think these are probably the best. I mean, I remember when moving the numbers forward was a big controversy. And now I actually think I like the numbers far forward.
Outside
but, the numbers that far forward, I remember when it first happened. I think it happened at Bristol or Darlington maybe. People were like, this is ridiculous.
Clear high if you want it.
But I actually like how they look with the numbers this far up the door. I definitely wouldn't want them to go back.
Clear low if you want it. One bottom.
And now we're moving the championship races all over.
One on the bottom.
Whatever.
Car low. Stay high.
I liked when it was simpler. The Dash for Cash, the Noble 6.
One high.
The Winston Million, like that stuff. That was when it was,
Inside.
We were pushing here, boy.
Clear inside.
I don't know how I can make so many adjustments on a car and it still be tight. I really don't.
One high. Clear outside. One outside. Clear high. One high.
Yeah, it's...
Car outside. One
okay,
low.
am I slowing everybody down?
Is
this me? Am I the problem? Am I the issue?
3 wide. One low.
The lawsuit is...
3 wide.
This is what NASCAR wanted. I talked about it before.
Clear.
They wanted
Inside.
the charters because they wanted to get away from the starting parks. And BJ McLeod is probably the smartest driver ever to have sold his charter out the way he did.
Clear inside.
Everybody knew that the fan base, I think I told you guys before, the last year I was there, they sent us this email, this big PDF file, and I remember reading it and thinking to myself, like, I can't approach any sponsorship with this. It was basically like, if you're on a last place cup car in the Daytona 500, you're going to have just as much exposure on TV as you would.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
In the Super Bowl.
Inside
for a fraction of the cost. And I was like, this is just not a tangible way to sell the product.
Still there. One low.
And by that time,
3 wide.
I guess we just got a boat anchor out real quick. By that time, the sponsorships had really dried up anyway. And I think I've told you guys before, my take on it was, and I know firsthand from experience, NASCAR was going to the sponsors that we had, and they were basically telling them, why pay to be on that car when you can be on all of them? You can be the official granola bar of NASCAR, and we'll cut you a deal to make it happen right now. And, you know, because NASCAR wanted to, listen, they wanted to line their own pockets. They're a business, too. And, you know, that's why you've got cars with 3 contingency sponsors on them right now.
Carlo.
That's one thing with James that, you know, with the other teams we were with, you know, we never ran the full contingency sets because we knew, you know, every owner I was with at the time was aware of what was going on. And they're like, we'll run we have to run, but we're not running all the other ones. You know, like, unless they're supplying something, we're not running their spawn. We're not running their decals. James would run all the decals because he wanted to be in all the programs. Because I don't know if a lot of people realize the contingencies were also you know, program related. So, you know, if you ran like the Cometic gaskets, you know, you were eligible for their benefit, which I can't remember what it was, but let's just say, you know, if you got a top 10, they would give you, you know, $5,000. So a lot of the ARCA cars would just run them all. We run like 100 pounds of decals. On the off chance we screwed off and got a top 5 or a top 10, you know, you were going to get some payout from, you know, hers or, you know, Larry's alternator supply. They had so many of them. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. You know, I've definitely, you know, seen the weirdest stuff in the sport for sure. You know, like I said, we literally went from start and park cars, and then 5 years later, they were forcing cars through tech. You know, literally, they were. I mean, you couldn't have two different situations where, you know, on one side they were literally telling us that we couldn't just retire from a race unless we.
Carlo.
How am I dropping back like this? You know, unless we went through this dog and pony show of, oh, the car's not handling good, let's bring it in and take it behind the wall. And 5 years later, I'm literally walking a car through tech where they're asking me, how many laps is this thing going to run? Because if it's going to be less than 5, we're not even going to look at it.
Clear low.
So.
Outside.
I also never thought NASCAR would ever openly admit that they owned ARCA, but here we are. I don't think they're coming back to us. I thought they were going to come back to us. I don't think they're coming back to us. It's crazy that we qualified so well, and then
stay high.
This happens, huh?
Clear inside.
It's almost like I need to stay in 4th gear.
Inside now. Clear low.
They also should start pitting at some point, so we've got that going for us.
Outside now. One on the bottom.
It's a weird time to be 3 wide, Chris. It's a real weird time.
3 wide. Clear up top. Clear, clear. Clear outside. Outside door.
All right, we got to look at when our 0 lap is going to be and start asking ourselves when these other cars are. Okay, some cars are getting now.
Pit this time.
We're not going to do that.
Back it down. 1 bottom. Clear low if you want it.
I mean, I don't even know what to do. I guess I'm going to lower tire pressures.
Save us some fuel. Car low. 3 wide.
Got to see where our 0 lap is.
Inside now.
We're 3 wide again. All right, so we can go one more.
Clear inside. Whoa, up driver.
All right, we're going to lower all the tire pressures.
All right, let us know what you need.
If you weren't around, send it, which I think you were because you were trolling.
All right, bring it in and pit this time.
We got the road courses out of the way.
Leaders in the pits.
I put in all the hard effort.
You're low on fuel.
I understand we're low on fuel. Don't worry. Don't fret. We're going to be just fine.
Inside now. Clear low.
Okay, so the 4's going all the way, or what?
Heads up. Car ahead is pitting. Car high.
Okay. This race is going weird. We qualified 5th. The car felt fantastic. And then we got out in the race and threw the anchor out.
Leader is pitting.
We went right back to about 20th. So on this first stop, we've elected to lower all the tire pressures and see what happens. Someone is wrecking behind us. I just heard them hit the wall. Here comes the worst pit crew in all of motorsports out to service the car. What did we come in with the 35? Anybody remember who we came in with the 30? I think we came in with the 35, right? No, the 4. Guys, come on!
Leaders on pit road.
Jeez. We lost a ton of spots doing that.
Pitting in front of you.
I have no idea why the car just sat like that. I worry we're going to go like a legit lap down. Okay, so we're last. We're about to be second to last. Well, I can already tell you that the tire pressures have made, I think at least made a difference.
That was your best lap ever. 3 wide. 1 low. Clear up top.
Yeah, I've got a lot more room to run up to the wall.
Clear bottom.
Well, the problem is we lost so much ground back to the 4.
Outside door.
You know, it's going to be hard unless we really make meaningful ground up to not lose a lap under green with our crew doing that.
Clear high. 1 low.
So it's hard to tell if we're actually faster or I'm just going through cars that had not and we're not going to pass me the first time. So we're going to have to make our way up to like the top 20 before we know the difference. I think the last time I pitted a car here was when they put in the massive pit wall. I remember Danica went to go into the porta pot on pit lane of all places, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work for her. And she was in there for about 2 seconds before she realized, yeah, I can't. This isn't gonna work. I just kind of got a nice little chuckle.
Car low.
Okay, we I don't know what to tell you. They're just way faster than I am. I guess this is payback. Maybe the Fun Pops paint scheme is cursed, boys.
Inside. Car low. Stay high. Clear low if you want it.
I can see Blaney, I think, in my mirror.
Car low. Stay high. Clear.
That didn't work.
One inside.
Just kind of hoping
Clear
to keep
you want
Haley down there. I figured the more cars, the better. I don't know. I think the only thing I can try to do is start backing the corner up a little bit. I don't know that that's necessarily going to help. This has got to be the 12. No, this is the 42.
Inside. Clear low if you want it.
Okay.
Yellow's out.
I mean, we were literally on the cusp of getting lapped.
Are you happy with these pit options?
We're gonna take more pressure out. Just drop everything.
Sounds good. We're coming in, fellas.
So, I think we kind of got saved there to a degree. We were literally 2 turns, 1 turn away from going a lap down.
Coming to the green. Be ready now. Green, green, green. Car low.
All right.
Clear inside. Car outside.
I mean, I have so much more room. The crazy thing is I have so much more room to run up the hill.
Clear, all clear.
Like normally, you know,
Outside.
the tightness comes from the inability to get off the turn. I don't have that. I can literally run all the way up and be okay.
One low. Clear up top. One high.
I mean, I'm just pushing
3
Eric
wide.
Jones here. Eric Jones might wreck. Don't wreck
Clear high
Eric.
if you
Don't
want.
wreck Eric. Thank
Inside door.
you. Boy, what a cluster! Like what a
Outside
cluster
door.
this is, huh? I don't even know where to start to pass these guys. And I
Clear
don't
inside.
honestly, I
Clear
don't want to
outside.
caution.
Clear high if you want it. Car outside.
I mean, do I go high? Do I
3
like,
wide.
where do I go? Where do I
One
go?
up high.
You tell me.
Car low.
Oh, I hit
3
the
wide.
42 again. No, don't wreck.
Inside door. Clear outside.
I know if I go high, they're not going to
One
respect that I'm up there. I guess we just let them
3 wide.
chill out.
One low. Car low. 3 wide.
See, they don't respect that I'm there if I do that.
One bottom. One bottom. Car outside. 3 wide. 3 wide. Outside door. Clear outside. Clear outside.
I mean, I guess we
Car
just try to
outside.
do this, just
Car
kind of
inside.
sneak through the middle.
3 wide.
No,
Clear top.
hammer it. No.
Clear
Oh my God,
Caution's
we
out.
lost it.
Pit road's open this time. If you pit, here's the changes we're making. Let us know if you want to switch them up.
I can't go any lower.
Here we come, fellas. Be ready. Pace car's off.
Okay, so this
10 away.
is back to where we started with the pit problems.
Go, go,
So
go.
these leaders are going to have to
Inside.
pit.
One low. Clear inside.
So we are going to try to gentle bend this thing up to the front.
Inside
By
now.
the way, I'd also run a real risk of cutting my tires like we saw today running them this
Inside
low.
now. 3 wide. 3 wide. One up high. Clear high. if
Do
you want
not wreck, Cody.
Or outside.
Oh my God.
One inside. Caution.
Like how?
Pit road is open. Want to change anything up? Okay, bring her around and come on in.
Why is it
Pace
just
car's
they
off.
barely get touched and they lose it? I get slammed all
Be
over
ready
the
now.
track and he doesn't even pit. They still have not
Go, go,
got
go.
the game
Inside door.
where
Clear bottom.
you know if they have damage, they pit. sleep on the start there, huh? All right, that's fine. We're going to let them get thinned out.
Car high.
I guess, I hate to say this, I guess the easiest way to pass these cars is going 3 wide. In
car outside. Clear high. 1 outside. 3
PJ,
wide.
you've got some room. You have some room up there.
Clear high. 1 up high. Clear outside. 1 outside. Outside now. Car high.
Chad, we're there. I'm there. Get your spotter.
Outside. 1 outside. One up high.
I think this is what happened before. We had about 8 like real good laps, and then that's when the anchor came out.
Clear high if you want it.
Now the challenge here is an understanding what their old tires versus my new tires is going to be. Zane, I'm there.
Clear outside.
See, I'm not even pushing up against that wall the way you normally would here. It's a really weird sensation to not get tight. It's like you're able to just kind of... And I know setting cars up here, we always kind of talked about it like it was a hill. Like you always wanted to be drive up the hill,
up high.
Drive down the hill, you know, because that's what I guess that's what the banking made it feel like to the driver. But I'm not really getting any push on exit at all, which is a really strange sensation, which makes me feel like the car is like under geared or just slow all over.
Clear low if you want it.
Okay, so now I think
clear inside.
I don't know. Some of these cars may have fresh tires.
Inside now.
But not as fresh as mine, interestingly enough.
Clear low. 1 bottom.
Okay. Right, so now we do have this weird mix. They're on fresh tires. I'm on old. You know, they're on. Some of the AI is on fresh, some of the AI is on old.
1 low.
So now they should be pushing
outside
through.
now. Car low. Clear outside.
They should be able to go up and pass those cars now. And they're passing me. And I don't think the leaders are too far off from pitting. I would think the leaders need to pit within 4 laps.
Clear outside.
Well, there's one of them already pitting. I don't know if that was the leader.
Car inside.
So now
clear
John
inside.
Hunter
You're all clear.
should be super fast.
Car outside. Clear high.
I didn't even get any loose sliding like that.
1 outside. Clear high. Car high.
I'm really worried about being on the inside here when they start pitting.
Clear up top. 1 low.
I think the 38 might have pitted too. I don't know.
Clear high.
The 38's definitely being pushed by the 42 though. That's for sure.
1 inside. Outside now. Clear bottom.
This is the first time I felt any type of push on exit. Right there. I have to pit in 11 laps. We're now passing the 42 that just came out. The 42 just came out on fresh tires. How am I faster than them?
Stay low.
Doesn't make any sense. Unless he pitted for something other than tires, which
inside door. Clear inside.
Isn't logical.
Clear high if you want it.
So we're either going to have a spin here, or we're going to have these leaders spin. Because I've got to pit in 10 laps. So, I mean, I think they should have already pitted. I think their window was like 62 to 67. And we're definitely to the point where the field is just destroying me again.
Inside now. One low. Clear inside.
Okay, here, there. Now some of them are pitting. Okay, that's. I mean, that's late, but okay. I wanted to try to get to 75, which I think we're gonna do.
Car low. Clear low. One on the bottom. Clear inside.
I am just shocked that the 42 just got
car high.
Driven. This is not a good idea. Oh, I thought the 38 was going to pit.
Still there.
No, the 24 is actually the one that's still out. I still feel like some of these cars have went an awful long ways. I don't necessarily remember. I guess the 24 did pit under caution with me. Here's the 42 back up here, but he's gained no time on fresh tires.
Inside.
To the point where if it came down to it, I might. Can I pick him?
Car inside.
Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't know what happened there.
Car inside. Clear low.
Car was not inside. We have some pretty hefty damage after that.
Watch out, car's pitting in front of you.
Nobody was pitting in front of me. Don't think we're going to make 75.
Bring it around and pit this time.
You're not pitting this
Try
time?
to coast a little if you can. Save us some fuel.
I don't know how we don't destroy. And we should be so far ahead of the 42, it's not funny.
Leaders in the pits. Okay, make any adjustment you need.
I guess I'm going to lower the right side.
Bring it in and pit this time.
I should probably check and see what the temperatures look like, but whatever.
Slow down, slow down.
No.
Caution's out.
No, don't drive me.
Pit road's open this time.
Wow, we lucked out there again.
Change this strategy up. Pitting now, fellas. Here we come.
How many cars just got pinned a lap down? This single car stupidity has to stop.
Be ready. Green.
What a mess.
One high.
What a mess. This exact same thing happened last time too.
Stay low. Car high. Outside door. One low.
Okay, Ross.
Three wide.
How hard he hit me.
Clear high.
Was unbelievable.
One on the bottom.
That second bump was unbelievable.
One on the bottom. Clear, all clear. Outside now. Clear.
I mean, I'm not trying to wreck
outside.
Josh Berry, but...
Car outside.
I guess I didn't wreck Josh Berry.
Car high.
That's good, because I wasn't trying to wreck Josh Berry.
Car outside.
I want to go lead the race while I can lead the race.
Clear outside. Inside now. Clear inside.
I can't believe the car didn't step out doing that. I've never, it's just there. Like,
inside
nothing
now.
I do gets
Clear
the car loose.
One inside.
All right, well, our plan to battle for the lead is stalled.
Clear low.
At this point, we just need to make it to lap 100 so we can do this on one stop. So we're going to really start backing up turns and trying to save ourselves some fuel here. So really, anybody that pits before lap 100 can't go all the way. So there's already a car pitting, by the way. I don't know who that is, but that car is in big trouble. Is that John Hunter? Yeah, that's John Hunter. Wow. Yeah, these cautions and the fact that they always happen directly in front of me are... It just makes it seem like scripted events, not racing. I mean, we are saving a lot to not save anything.
Inside door. Clear low.
It can't be draft related, can it? I wonder if it isn't sometimes. If we get a short run, I'm going to really strongly consider taking two. Because my right side tires, for as low as the pressure is, they're not hot. And they're not wearing either. But we are barely gonna make this on one stop. Which makes me think about those scripted cautions. I mean, the crazy thing is, if they were to spin a car near me, we're so spread out. What are you gonna wreck? First through fourth? maybe 7th catches me. What are you talking about? Byron, first of all, today's cautions were caused by tire failures. Tire failures aren't in this game. If you want to be really honest with yourself, Byron's tire failures were caused by running too low air pressure. And I'm running 15 PSI on one of the hardest bank tracks there is. So you're defeating your own argument about tire pressures and tire failures. I mean, can you see my tire pressure? You can't see my tire pressures unless I go to pit, but my right sides or my left sides are down to 15. So this car cannot go all the way, whoever that is. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's happening. It's happening. All these cars that are pitting cannot come close to making it all the way. This shows us that nothing has changed in 11 patches when it comes to this logic. Nothing. I really have to coast. I mean, I guess I can make it up on the other side. I don't know why I get so worried about it. It's not like I don't have another full run to make this up.
Low. Clear, all clear.
Not low, spotter, not low. I would imagine those leaders are going to be pitting now. I mean, I have more fuel than anyone.
One inside.
It was the only car that pitted on that last exchange. So where are all of these cars getting their fuel from?
Try to save some fuel if you can. Clear inside. Inside door. Clear bottom.
I'm going to run out this lap or the
car outside.
Where do we go to
Leader's
0?
Pitting. Bring it in this lap, bud. Clear high if you want it. All right, change up the strategy and we'll do the work.
Yeah, we're running 15 PSI.
Whoa, up driver. Outside door. 3 wide.
So I don't know if they're saving fuel. Where did Kyle Larson come from? How did he get past me?
We're out front, driver.
So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. If they can save fuel, then they really got to max save. If they can't save
Stay on
fuel,
the blend line now.
We're going to be on a lap of our own again.
Car ahead is pitting. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Outside.
We want to shift into 5th? Thank you.
3 wide. Clear high.
All right, we're actually good. We're 1 lap to the good on fuel for right now. But those cars that pitted early were not.
20 to go. Car inside. Clear, clear. One up high. Clear outside. Clear, clear.
So I think some of this is temporary.
Clear inside.
Come on, Austin. I think some of this is just temporary tires, and they'll eventually come. Well, we'll eventually work our way back.
Clear outside.
But
one inside. Clear.
You got to try to make up this half track that Byron has, I guess. Even though Byron is on the same tires. Byron actually was on pit lane with me, so he's got to have the field pretty much smoked.
Outside. Clear high if you want it. Car low. Clear low.
I'm trying to read what you're saying, Mike.
Car low. Clear bottom.
No. Now it's getting confusing because I really don't know who's on what strategy. And why. I just know that we're going to make it all the way, and I think half the field isn't.
Inside?
I mean, I like Kyle. You know, sentimentally, I wanted Denny to win, but, you know, you can't say that Kyle didn't earn it, and you can't say that Kyle didn't drive it. I think from a game perspective, it shows us, you know, 2 tire stops mean a lot. But we also saw the night before with 2 nights before with Heim that, you know, 4 tires mean a lot. Even the fact that Hamlin took 4. You know, all of that strategy is non-existent in this game. And it's really interesting when, you know, I don't care how you want to slice it, it comes down to 2 championships, like it or not, get absolutely depended on who is taking 2 versus who is taking 4. And this game is nowhere near the logic needed. I'm going to be really looking for somebody to wreck. I feel like the game knows at this point that it's baked itself into a real dilemma, and it wouldn't surprise me to see like one of those cars in that pack of 4 spin or Cendric to lose it, because the game has really put itself in a corner here. Like 3/4 of the field is going to be more than 1 lap down. And part of it is because Billy is so fast. Billy's so fast. And the rest is the hard. There, look at that. Look behind me. What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say?
Does this pit strategy look good to you, driver?
What did I just say? I said the game has to do this. We're taking 2.
10-4. All right.
We're taking 2 because we're pitting on the stage break, and we're going to see if we can hang with 8 laps.
Pace cars off.
Oh my God, cars didn't pit? Why wouldn't cars pit? I guess these are cars that stayed out that could go all the way? And are like extra good?
5 to go.
Because of the caution?
1 on the bottom. Clear low. Car outside.
Didn't I already wreck Josh Berry?
1 outside.
Wait a second. Didn't the 56 wreck and then stay out? You know, I hate to say this, depending on how fast we get through these guys.
Car outside. Clear high.
Oh, I thought Chase was going to give me the inside.
Clear low if you want it. 1 high. Clear.
Chase, I've got 2 fresh tires here, bro.
High. Great job. You got the lead. Clear all around.
I am blown away. Now, as long as Billy gets held up for just a little bit by Chase, we're gonna FAFO and win a stage, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Billy is really fast.
Inside door.
I don't have anything for him.
We lost the lead. Let's get it back. Clear low if you want it. White flag right here.
Maybe I can give him a little nudge. No. Well, that was beyond all it had.
Clear high. 1 high.
But you look at the lead Byron has over everybody else in such a short period of time.
Pit road's open this time. Here's what we're looking to do this stop. What do you think? Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
I think that's really all we can do here.
Pace cars off.
8 cars on the lead lap. 8.
10 away. There's the green flag. Car inside. Inside door. You're all clear.
Why is he smoking already?
1 outside. Clear high.
I just don't think I have anything for these guys. Honestly, I just want to settle in. Hope there's no caution and out strategy these guys again. How am I catching him now?
Car high.
How? He was absolutely dominant.
Out in front, nice job. All clear.
He had a half-track lead on us 20 laps ago. Now all of a sudden I'm faster. I just, on 2 tires, couldn't hold him off for 5 laps. And now you're telling me there's no rubber band AI in this game, and I'm going to put half a tenth on him in 1 lap. How? I mean, this is 100% what rubber band AI looks like. I mean, I brushed the wall. Now he's back up to my bumper. Let's see if I pull away. 3/10 at the line. I'm not even hooking the bottom. You should be able to come up and pass me.
One high. Clear high if you want it. One inside. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. Car inside. Stay high. Clear all around.
Well, at least I'm glad this is happening this way. This is honestly how it should be.
Inside door. Stay high. Clear inside.
I am afraid when this game releases on PC that the modders are going to look into this code and see some real jank stuff. If we can get out of here with the top 5,
one inside,
I'll be really happy. Because we barely have a top 15 car.
Stay high. Clear low if you want it.
Oh yeah, Blimpy's back. So was our anchor.
One low. Stay high. Clear, clear.
Only 9 more laps of this. Well, it's not that modders can't do a lot, it's that modders can understand the code. They can see the code and understand it the way, like, we'll never see the code because it's really hidden through the dev kit. So we'll never see the code in this game until they get it. And I don't think iRacing is going to really be happy with some of their code getting out, but we'll see.
Carlo.
The PC release is strange because, I don't know. It's a product competing with itself to a degree. Mike, do you have my email? I think you have my email.
Carlo.
All right, 5 laps. No, some of them are pitting early. I think that's the pit entry line that 54 took. No.
Clear inside. inside.
Lap 25 is crucial. We're not going to make
Still
it,
there.
but we gotta stretch the fuel
Car
as far
inside.
as we can.
Clear inside.
I think we're barely gonna make 22.
All right, bring it in and pit this time. Back it down.
No call for the car pitting in front of me. And this is like one of the tracks you absolutely need to know.
Try to save some fuel if you can. Back it down, back it down.
At least we're going to be clean in. We'll see where 0 is.
Leaders on pit road.
We got to pit here.
Slow down, slow down. Try to save some fuel if you can. One bottom.
Oops, sorry Josh, my bad. Oh God. No, that is not a good entry. Yeah, email me, Mike. That was my fault, but man, that screwed everything up.
We're out front, driver.
Now, the second run was where they got screwed up, though, and they were pitting when they shouldn't have been. So where's the 21 is the problem. Guys, go! Ugh.
Stay on your blend line here. Car outside. Clear high if you want it. Car outside.
I have no idea how the 8 stayed out that long on fuel, but okay.
Clear high if you want it. One bottom. Clear low if you want it. One inside. You're all
well,
clear?
that definitely could have been a lot worse. It wasn't good, but it could have been a lot worse. I've only lost half a track.
Fastest lap yet, bud.
Oh, really? When I run down on the banking, when I run off the banking like that, the car gets faster?
One high. Clear outside.
I think the gold edition of this game, they're going to get you the patches out sooner. And you got to beta test it if you played it early. So, congratulations, and all, but also thank you.
Car low. Stay high. You're all clear. One on the bottom. Clear low if you want it.
Oh yeah, you know they're gonna start blasting the paint schemes from last season out now. I mean, they were updating the game, they just didn't make any meaningful progress. And yeah, we should just be thankful they released a broken game only to be able to fix it later. I think that's a big part of the problem. A big part of the problem is companies, and it's not just this company, it's not just EA. You know, gaming companies have become accustomed to
Carlo.
Release a game early. It doesn't matter. We'll patch it when we can get it. You know, we'll patch it later.
Clear low if you want
just get it out now.
Inside.
And it's such an awful way to do business as the customer in that.
Clear low if you want it.
You know, because basically you're saying that the quality of the game, the vision of the game doesn't really matter. What matters is the time frame in which you have to get it out. And I just don't know why anyone would. You know, it takes away any meaningful deadlines. What are we lapped up to here? I have a feeling this is going to be one of those races where, you know, there's cars that are like 15, you know, like 15th on back or more than one lap down. Because right now, 12th is half a lap down. I don't know where Larson is running though. Almost broke my laptop there. I just gotta settle in and know that after this there's a 200 lap run.
Inside. Stay high.
Larson's 14th.
Clear low.
So we know Larson's not on the lead lap. So if Herbst is 12th on the lead lap, there's no torching anymore. We're 6 laps left on a fuel run. This front tire is at 48%, and we're running 27.5 pounds of air pressure.
One high, clear outside.
I don't know how to save tires in this game. I don't believe you can accurately save tires with a joystick. Unless I start tapping the stick to turn rather than just holding it.
One low.
So this is when their pit strategy
Watch
gets
out, cars
worse.
pitting in front of you.
Yep.
Clear bottom.
Okay, so now they're pitting 4 laps early. We really needed to stretch to 45. Well, if you don't think Larson is the champion, how do you feel about Jesse Love?
laps. Bring it in and pit this time.
See, the 12 was not pitting that soon. So they're doing this again. They're going to pit shorter and shorter and shorter until they pit themselves into a window where they can't make it unless they stop an extra time. And that is exactly when the game, just as I called before, they're going to have a car randomly spin.
Car low. Clear inside.
I don't know what I'm doing with Bowman.
Clear
Bowman
outside.
doesn't know what I'm doing with Bowman.
Back
Bowman almost spun just out of fear.
Leader is pitting. You're low on fuel.
Oh, we're running again.
All right, let us know what adjustments you need.
I don't understand, Juniper. What is the issue here? Partially set up, partially driver. Ryan torches the right front.
All right, bring it in and pit this
literally
time.
won more races. I've led almost 1,000 laps. What are we trying to do here?
Back it down, back it down.
I can't go any more on fuel. So it's not like we're saving the tires. It's not like we're pitting for tires, right? If we were pitting for tires, you'd have a point. But we're pitting for fuel. So the car literally is out of gas right here. And we're getting hit on pit lane.
Great job. You got the lead.
Why would I get the lead there? Saving tires to go faster is a ridiculous proposition when there's rubber band AI. Because no matter how fast I go, the cars around me are going to go faster or slow.
One outside, clear outside.
Which is why you'll note
one outside.
Ryan Blaney has a 3/4 of a lap lead, and I'm running in 10th. Which is why, if you note, you'll probably see, well, you can't, but if you could, that 13th place is a lap down.
One on the bottom.
Ooh, are we really going to plow through
low.
there, huh? So, no matter what I do, the AI is going to adjust to me. It's a rubber band system where no matter how good you do, they're going to do slightly better. And the reality is, because I'm doing better than it wants me to do, it is creating havoc on the rest of the field. Ryan Preece very well may be.
Clear low. One outside.
Shouldn't the AB be slowing down if it's rubber banding? Oh, it's going to cause a caution, and then at the end of the race, it's going to slow down. And the other cars around me are slowing down. That's why Larson is a lap down in 14th. That's why Preece is probably 2 laps down in 17th. It's not just rubber banding, like, it's just not rubber banding first and last here. Thank you, Mike. It's not just rubber banding first and last. I'm significantly faster than the slow cars and significantly slower than the fast cars. I mean, I was there. They're not slowing down. Dude. There's no point. You go back and watch the full race. Go back and watch the full race. I took 2 tires at the end of the first stage, and I beat Byron. Actually, no, he actually pulled me at 1 lap. Then, when we restarted, I pulled out and put a second on him in 3 laps. But here's the problem. You're telling me if you do this, that there's not going to be any rubber banding.
One on the bottom.
That tells me that there is rubber banding. So I was here in 1998, and if you set it at 105,
Still there.
Okay.
Clear, all clear.
you understand the ridiculousness of the argument we're even attempting to have.
One low.
Like, I don't care if you want to talk to me about the AI at 90, at 107. This is not the way racing games should work. This is not realistic within the context of a game. I was at Dover in 1998 when Mark Martin led like 300-some, 400-some laps. Might have even been a 500-mile race. Might have been the last one they ran here. Rubber banding shouldn't be in the game. You're telling me that it is. So you mean to tell me, with all the ratings in this game, right, that you believe Riley Hurst is capable of running in 11th place ahead of Kyle Larson at Dover? But because there's rubber banding and awful pit strategy, that's what's happened. And you think somehow if I conserve my tires better, that none of this would happen? It's not just Herbst. McDowell is in 8th. Okay. I get it, man. There's no sense in talking to you about it because it's all the settings. Then here's what I want you to do tomorrow. I want you to go run 100% race. Run whatever settings you want, bro. And prove me wrong. Stop coming in here and telling me I'm wrong. I want you to load up your game and show me that I'm wrong. It's very easy to sit here and type and say, oh, you're messing up tires. Oh, you're doing this, that, and the other. Just go load up the game and do it. Why waste your time telling me I'm wrong? Michael McDowell is not running 8th at Dover a lap ahead of the field. I'm sorry. If you think so, then that's... No, don't block him. Let him go. I just, to me, it's very easy to come in and say, much like the Muppets, you're wrong. Just go show me. Just go prove to me with your own settings that I'm wrong. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I do to your Muppets. Why is the 17 pitting? Why is the 17 pitting 6 laps early? It is 6 laps early. That is literally, we're literally talking about a third of a fuel run. All these cars pitting, right here, this is a third of a fuel run early. Go show me a race where a car started pitting a third of a fuel run early. But you're telling me this is my settings. So one of two things is going to happen. We're going to go through another cycle. I'm probably going to lose a lap. Most of the field is a lap down.
Leaders
so that's
off pit
okay.
road.
Nope.
Nope,
Blaney actually just pitted 4 laps early.
3 wide. Clear low if you want it.
Right, so that we're working on green flag runs, right? So you know that 65 is half of 130. So in what universe are these cars intentionally pitting early when they know they're running themselves shy of a full fuel run? You're worried, seriously, I'm asking you a question. You're sitting here talking about my tire wear. You're talking about my right front being burnt off the car, but you're not overly concerned that the leader just pitted where he can't go all the way on fuel with more fuel in the car.
Try to save some fuel if you can. Car low. Clear low.
I mean, this is not just AI pit logic.
Slow down, slow down. One bottom. Clear bottom.
Oh, okay, but then how do you fix it?
One bottom. 3 wide. Clear bottom. All right, let us know what you need.
Look at these tire pressures. Look at these tire pressures. Just look at them. I'm running 15 PSI on my left front. It does matter. If you have a 45 lap green flag run and they start pitting at lap 43, then by the time they get on the third, so now you're telling me it's the race length, because by the time you get a third fuel run in, they're pitting 10 laps early, which is a quarter of the actual length. So you can sit there and you can say things like, well, it's only 2 or 3 laps, it doesn't really matter. It adds up over the course of fuel runs. That's why no one does it. If you do 18 laps, then it does matter. It's the same concept.
Bring it around and pit this time.
You're basically just saying all we have to. So to you, if we just never pit, that's all.
Make any adjustment you need. Whoa, up, driver.
I'm gonna be able to get in here.
Car outside.
It's not the race length. It's the length with the combined. The length with the combined wear is just a multiplier of what can happen in the game. Whether we do it 4 times or we do it twice, it's still the same issue. What they need to do, and now basically what you're telling me is you can't do the one thing I asked you to do. I said go into the game, put your settings on. No, it's not. 2 laps early is not the same when you're doing 4 times. This is such a silly argument to have. This is the same argument where, well, if they run 2 laps longer, they run 2 laps longer. Well, 2 laps longer here at Dover is only 2 miles. 2 laps longer at Talladega is almost 5. And that's the problem. That's the problem. And that's what you're failing to understand, is that it's based on laps and not mileage. They don't calculate how many laps they go. They calculate how many miles they can go.
Clear up
That's
top.
what the game should be doing. It's backwards. So you're going to do it next weekend. Okay. Can't wait to see it, because we are a lap down in 10th. We're a lap down in 10th. Joey Logano is 2 laps down in 19th.
Amazing.
And everyone is going to have to pit an additional time but me.
One outside.
And yeah, I'm burning up my right front to get up there.
Clear outside.
Oh God, I'm on the apron.
Car low. Clear low if you want it.
Although it really doesn't matter, because I think I should get the free pass, but I don't know how the free pass works in this game. Because technically, the free pass you don't pit. In this game, I think you can pit and get the free pass.
Still there. Stay high. Clear low.
The reality is no crew chief keeps a job making these stupid of a decision. And regardless, none of this should be happening. They should be testing the game this same way. Basically what you're saying to me is this is the most extreme way to challenge the game. They should be building the game around this. And once this works perfectly, then you have no qualms about it working perfectly at 100%, at 70%, at 80%. Because you've already fine-tuned the strategy to work at the most difficult prospect it has,
Arlo,
which is a full race with 100% wear. And yet, for some reason, the game creates cautions because it knows it puts itself in a corner where even more cars are going to go a lap down. And the rubber banding is that the game is putting the 12 faster than me because he is the leader. It's trying to create the sense of competition. And the reality becomes that means he is literally going to lead the whole race. And he's going to have 9th a lap now. I'm not telling you that 4 times wear is default. What I'm telling you is when you're programming a game, this is what they should have been working around. This needs to be perfect. Once this is perfect, everything else is perfect by design. Because you basically stress tested the game. Yeah, dude, I don't think you know what rubber banding is. Rubber banding is Blaney running faster laps than me. No matter what my fastest lap is, he will continue to run faster. Even if that means he's lapping the entire field. He just lapped 9th. This is not 1972. There shouldn't be 4 cars on the lead lap. I don't know what position. I think Logano was like in 17th.
1 low. Clear low if you want it.
But some of these cars are going to start pitting. Oh my God, dude. Then you don't understand what rubber banding is. I'm sorry. This is no different than if we were playing a golf game and the rubber banding was being 1 shot better than me. So when I was running a par, the game would be 1 shot better. And then when I got a hole-in-one, the game continued to run 1 shot better. That's all this game is doing. It's taking lap times, and it's making someone incrementally faster than you.
Car inside. 3 wide.
It's not anti-rubber banding. That doesn't even make sense.
3 wide.
This is how 16th. This is a great example. This is 32nd and 16th. Okay, they've been racing each other the whole time. They both just passed me.
Leaders in the pits.
We've now advanced to pitting 5 laps early. Dude, I'm not going to laugh at you. You just need to admit that the game needs to get better. And it's not going to get better when you come in here and you make these excuses. And you blame the person. Why aren't any of your Muppets doing this, by the way? Look at this. Look at this garbage. Look at this inline. This is them pitting. They ran a whole sequence together, 15 positions apart, and there's the game throwing a caution. What?
Yellow's out.
What do you have to say to this?
Pit road's open this time.
I mean, dude, the game is breaking right in front of your face. What happened with Chastain? I think Chastain had just came off pit lane.
Here's is what we're taking this stop. What do you think? Okay, we're pitting here.
The game needed a caution.
Be ready.
Is there 2 cars on the lead lap?
Green, green, green. Car low.
There were 2 cars on the lead lap. Blaney is a lap down.
Stay high. 1 outside. 3 wide. Clear high. 1 high.
So now you're telling me the game needed a scripted caution.
Car outside. You're all clear.
So you're not going to be in the camp that tells me that's a mechanical failure, that was a flat tire,
1 bottom.
that was a loose lug nut.
Car high.
This is how the game keeps the race competitive. So let me get the... Dude, did you not just read... Did you not just read the cars that took the free pass to get back on the lead lap? That's not... Handling cautions is not... I'm asking you a serious question. How old are you? A serious question. Because you're telling me, oh, well, this is how the game handles cautions. This is how the game stays competitive. Those are 2 totally different things. A caution should be derived from cars racing against each other. So cars are racing hard against each other. They make contact. They wreck. There's a very spontaneous caution. It should not be a car just spinning like a top.
Stay high.
Because the game realizes, oh God, there's only 2 cars on the lead lap.
Clear low if you want it.
And more importantly, it puts it in a position where there only needs to be 1 more stop, 2 more stops. There's no need for any of this. It's 2025, dude.
Inside.
It's 2025, and you're sitting here and admitting to me, no, you're an idiot. The game is just making itself competitive, spinning cars like they're on an axis. Dude, it's not even a believable wreck. It's just it's like the car just all of a sudden loses traction. Why?
Clear low if you want it.
Here's what I want you to tell me, okay? This is the reality of this. Okay, whether you want to admit it or not, we're going to come to an agreement. They had something stupider. You agree? Like, they had a dumber idea, and they said, no, we're going to go with the car spinning on an axis. What do you think they had planned that was dumber? Debris caution?
Car low.
Jesus, Bubba.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear low.
Brother, do you understand what we're talking about? When you're making a car faster, okay? I can't even believe we're having this conversation. You're admitting that they're making cars faster. Do you understand that that also inherently means they're making other cars slower? Okay. I'm gonna go back to you have to be a child. I'm sorry.
Outside.
When you look at this and you say, I want them to fix that. Bro, there's no fixing that. This isn't something they can fix. They've programmed this into the game, you understand. There's coding that has the game designed to have those cars spin. When you tell them to fix it,
low if you want it. There's
no fixing. This is the game doing what they want it to do. How do some of you not understand this? this is the solution that they have, as you admitted, to making the game competitive. They're not going to fix it. This is the design that they came up with.
Car inside? Clear
By the
inside.
way, anyone that pits before 110 can't go all the way, and it's going to be close. You're not admitting that they make anyone faster or slower. They have to. That's the parity between first and last. By design, you have to make someone faster and someone slower. What I'm telling you is, and the fact that you can't admit to this is insane. They're magnifying the speed, the speed discrepancy. You understand there's a speed discrepancy, no? So all they're doing is modifying that speed discrepancy as the run goes. No, the game was like that because they didn't have that feature. What feature? Are you telling me the cars wrecking themselves is a feature? Because to be totally honest, it's an option. It's literally the option of cautions being on or off. It's not a feature. It's an option. You have to understand the difference in games between features and options. You disagree they're manipulating the speed of AI cars based off the player. By the way, there's cars pitting now that cannot go all the way. Then what are they basing it off of? If they're not basing it off the user, what are they basing it off of? Okay, so you're telling me that it's off. I'm asking you, then what are they basing it off of? Is it based off real-life data? Is it based off real-life telemetry? No, it can't be based off the difficulty settings. What are they basing? I'm all over the track. How are they calculating the speed of lap 1 to the last lap of the road? What are they basing it off of?
Try to coast a little.
Don't give me arbitrary numbers like 102 AI. It's the same.
Lap, bud.
It is literally a linear path. It is a linear path. So what are they basing it off
of? Leader is pitting.
Where's my 0 lap? We're gonna risk it.
Slow down, slow down.
And we're going to take 2 on the last stop to try, and I mean try, to get our lap back.
All right, let us know what adjustments you need.
Make sure all this stupidity.
Bring it around and pit this time.
But you're just still telling me, like, the pack goes 102. They have some skill curve. They arbitrarily say 90 AI should do 26.1s. 105 should do 24.7s. And then you interpolate the other numbers between them. Okay, but how does that factor into a car on a full run? What are we doing? How can we even pit the left side tires like this? So with your logic, 105 is the fastest they should go, right? So 105
Careful when you merge in
should
now.
have the most tire wear. 105 AI should have the most tire wear, and they should pit sooner than any other logic.
Inside now. Clear low if you want
so
it.
You should right now in your game be able to load up 90 AI and 105 AI.
Clear up top.
And because of the speed difference, see a true difference in the tire wear.
Car outside.
Which you would assume, based on speed, if you looked at those numbers, would mean that maybe you even get in a position where the cars pit sooner at 105 difficulty rather than 90. So can you do that test too or not? Now that's your logic, not mine. Because see, my logic doesn't involve any of that. My logic is all just real-time manipulating numbers within the game. And you know how I came to that conclusion is if you went back and watched when we would stop on the track or we would go slow on the track, go back to the All-Star race, magically the cars around us would stop on the track and go slow on the track too. But you're telling me that the game has some next level calculations that it's doing to put drivers on static lap times based on some type of data. The same game that for some reason can't do basic math to calculate when cars should pit. So it's capable of doing like long form, ultra detailed calculations of how a car is going to slow from the fastest to the slowest over the course of say a 20 to 25 lap green flag run, but it can't figure out how to tell those cars when to pit. You see how that makes no sense? Faster doesn't necessarily mean more tire wear. Okay. Gotcha.
Car outside. Car low. Clear outside.
I mean, here's the reality, okay? Do you understand how tire wear works? Tire wear is literally the speed in which the rubber compound comes off the tire as it's graded across the track surface.
One up high.
So yes, speed is absolutely one of the major determining factors.
Clear outside. Car high. All clear.
I thought it was a mess, CC. You know, I was really concerned that Heim wasn't going to win. I was, you know, floored that
Stay
Love
low.
won.
One bottom.
And, you know,
Clear low.
I like Larson, but, you know, obviously Denny was the sentimental favorite.
One low. Stay high. Clear. Inside now.
I'm just interested to see how many cars are actually still on the lead lap.
Clear inside.
And if they start pitting. If they start pitting here, there's
clear
a real
low if you want it. One on the bottom.
I would think that there's going to be a caution in about
Stay high.
3 laps. Like there might be
Clear
one of those
inside.
self-spins in about 3 laps. Or with 3 to go based on how it just happened. Or, yeah, there's going to be a lot of cars a lap down.
Inside door.
Here's the last thing I'll say to you, Juniper, about cranking the wheel. No one's cranking the wheel in this game. We're actually just pushing a stick over.
Car outside.
And one of the biggest concerns that's been verified in decades of sim racing is,
Clear high if you want it.
can the games calculate the movement of the stick as fast as the turning of a wheel.
Car high.
Because technically, in this game, I can get the wheel to full lock in less than a second. Whereas if I was turning a wheel that had maybe a 900-degree rotation, it would probably take me about 3 seconds to get the full lock. So you're absolutely chasing your tail on that. And to be totally honest, cars I've worked on for Daytona and Talladega would never go full lock because their fenders were pulled in.
Clear high.
For aerodynamics. So on real race cars, full lock is never even sometimes considered. That's why if you go back and look at our car that ran in 2012, our actual tires were under the fenders. So you're just going to continue to move the goalposts, and I'm just going to, unfortunately, be able to continue to give you real-life examples that defeat whatever you're telling me. I will tell you that this scenario here is very, very unlikely. I'm running in 10th, 1 lap down, and I'm a lap and a half down, easily. The 54 is a half a lap ahead of me. And there are cars pitting. So I do have a feeling we're going to get that ridiculous caution here. This here would be a great time for the caution to come out when they're all running 3 wide. But this game seems to just have a lust for single car spins. Wow. Blaney. Ryan Blaney just pitted.
To go this time.
Imagine that.
Leaders in the pits.
Oh my God, the 54 is pitting. Oh my God, the 54 is pitting. Yeah, they're all going to pit. Billy might not pit. Well, this is a very, very special show as well, for all the different reasons. I don't think the 24 is going to pit. He's went long every single...
One on the bottom.
Every single
clear inside.
Stage.
To go this time. You're low on fuel.
I know we're low on fuel, but I'm not
car
pitting.
inside.
I don't.
Clear bottom. Clear, clear.
So Chastain's. I think the 24 is on pit lane.
One on the bottom.
Chastain is pitting.
Clear low if you want it.
Chastain is pitting. I'm going to take the lead.
Outside now.
That means that Chastain is going to be 2 laps down, by all accounts.
All right, bring it in and pit this time.
I'm not pitting this time. Why would you even say such a thing?
Try to save some fuel if you can.
It can run out at this point. I don't care.
Back it down, back it down. Clear inside. Clear outside. One more time.
There's Billy.
Out in front, nice job. Car low.
We are out of gas. That's
Clear
okay, though.
Car outside. Clear high. All right, bring it in and pit this time.
Why would I pit now? I don't think we're going to win the stage, but we can coast. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Blow up, driver.
Remember that rubber band AI we were talking about? Remember that rubber band AI we were talking about?
Car inside.
Why is the 16 going so slow? Because I am.
10 points for that stage.
Why would these cars be going so slow? Because I am. Rubber band AI. Rubber band AI.
Pit road. Do you want to make any changes here?
All those cars just
get up on the wall now. We're coming.
All those cars were slowing down because I was out of gas. They were running too
Go
high.
to the green.
I gotta get something to drink. I was talking to you a lot. I cannot wait for the Muppets. I really can't.
Be ready now.
This is a 200 lap stage.
One inside.
It's only gonna get worse. So this is Nintendo logic. I'm sorry. Actually, no, it's 150 lap stage. It's still gonna be brutal. Thank God it's not 200 laps.
Clear. Outside. Car low. Clear low if you want it. Clear high. Car low. Inside.
Now, is he still? He must have left, which is a shame. These cars.
Inside.
These cars that literally just put half a lap on me. No, I'm sorry. A lap and a half on me.
Clear.
These cars that put a lap and a half on me. How am I even fresh tires, no tires, burning up my left front? How am I even in the same stratosphere as them? So you just saw Billy Byron and Gibbs put a lap and a half on me. How can I even pass them?
Car inside.
Torching the tires does not matter. They're a lap and a half faster.
Clear inside.
The whole process is going to happen again. They're going to pit early. I'm going to run a few extra laps, and the whole field is going to get lapped. Or there's going to be a single car wreck. I don't know. But the fact that you think that I could somehow conserve tires and not have any of this happen is astonishing. It's not... Dude, it was because the game was slowing down. There were cars on both sides.
Car low. Clear low.
Cars... Chase Elliott would not drive into a slower pack of cars. He would try to divert them.
Inside. Clear low. Inside now.
You're also seeing my tires at literally 15 psi.
Hold your line. Clear low if you want it.
Which in real life, if I was running that low of a pressure, I'm cutting the bead coming up onto the banking. You just saw what happened. So where are you trying to pick out your realism? I mean, they're certainly not pulling away. AI is stupider than a person. Dude, AI has to be programmed by a person. You understand that? Like, you really, like, you understand that a human being writes all this code, right? So when you say, like, a human being, when you're saying the AI is stupider than a person, what you're saying is the person that wrote the code wasn't smart enough to put in enough nuance. These aren't little... Dude, this is not like Digital Ryan Blaney in front of me. And he's just stupid. He doesn't have a little digital crew chief that can't do math. But that's how you're talking. A human programmed all of this.
Clear outside.
That's why we're talking about a poor quality game. Because the human quality of programming. But now you're changing it and you're saying, well, when I say AI, I mean something different. I'm not talking about anything different. I'm talking about this game. And I'll be honest with you, dude. Go look at ChatGPT. It's pretty intelligent. I mean, it's incredible what AI is doing. I would not be sitting here calling it stupid. I might call it unrefined, but I'm not going to call it stupid. I didn't say you had zero problems with the game.
Inside now.
You're dismissing the problems with the game with illogical concepts. Ty Gibbs just put a lap and a quarter on me. We have ran a full fuel run, and I just let him go. You were telling me this is because I'm cooking my right front tire at 49%, when I am also telling you that there is no way, when we raced to Dover, oh my God, he just pitted. He just pitted. So what is he pitting for, Juniper? What is he pitting for? Is he pitting for tire wear? Did he burn his tires up trying to run with me? He is pitting a third of a cycle early. And I know that your argument is, well, it's because you're running 4 times. If you ran 1 time, it would only be 7 laps early or 8 laps early. It's really not the where, it's the temps.
Leaders on pit road.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's not the where, it's the temps.
Leader is pitting. Try to coast a little if you can. Save us some fuel.
No, answer me. What are you talking about when you say it's not the where, it's the temps?
Back it down.
Do you understand that when we would go to racetracks, right, and we would have a balanced car? I'm gonna educate you on
Try
something.
to save some fuel if you can.
When we would go to racetracks and we would have a balanced car, and we wouldn't know where to start in making changes, right? So that whenever you hear like a driver come on and they say, "How's the car?" and they say, "I don't know, it feels balanced. It's not good. It's not bad. One place or another." They look at the tire temps and then try to determine what they can do based on that data to make the car faster for the driver.
Great job. You got the
lead. They
lead.
don't just say, well, if he's fast, we'll just make the car looser. So when you tell me it's not the wear, it's the temps, that doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. You're slow because your right front is hot, not because your right front is warm. So you're telling me that you're telling me that the game calculates traction based on heat.
We just lost the lead.
Is that what you're telling me? Because I'm telling you that
clear outside.
You can go back and look at all these races and see that, interestingly enough, when we take 2 tires, we spin a lot.
Outside.
That better not cause a wreck.
Clear.
What are you talking about? Those drivers are compliant. What are you talking about? The game calculates traction based on heat. Heat of what? Heat of what? Bro, Juniper, you are just digging yourself into this. So let me explain something to you about tire temperatures, okay? From someone that's done this. You know the biggest contributing factor is actually ambient temperature, track temperature, and these things aren't in the game. They're not in the game. So what are we calculating the traction of the tire temperature with if the track temperature doesn't change? So as the track gets hot or cold, help me understand. What are we calculating this off of? So on the backstretch, if I run in the shade here, right? If I run in the shade here, where the track's cooler, in real life, that would have a benefit because I'm running on a cool track. You disagree that you take the early... It depends on so many things. You're making a blanket statement and you're saying the hotter the tire gets, the less grip it's going to have. But here's the thing. We don't... Your argument is so basic in principle. And it doesn't even begin to apply to the game. Because in real life, we would get tire sheets, okay, that would give us the tire. Like, they would tell us, you know, this is, I don't know, man, D90764. Those are your left side tires. In D907622, those are going to be your rights. And sometimes what would happen is, we would go back and we would look and we would say, oh, they gave us the rights from another track. We ran these tires before. That's why when they talked today, if you watch the race, when they talked today and they said, oh, sometimes the teams will lower the tire pressures. But they didn't tell you where any of that information comes from. They just said, well, they'll lower the tire pressures to get the tires, you know, more responsive. What they don't tell you is that a lot of times we've already seen those tires. So they'll go to Phoenix and give you the same compound they gave you at Martinsville and say, don't run these tires below 20, just to throw out arbitrary numbers. Don't run these tires below 20 PSI. But then we'll go back to our notes and we'll say, well, when we ran this compound at Martinsville, they told us don't run them below 17 PSI. So that's why they start. It's not like they're just getting there and saying, well, let's try 12 PSI. Let's try 10 PSI. We're going back and looking at those tire compounds that we've probably ran before. So when you sit there and you tell me like a hotter tire, when we load this game up, it doesn't tell us, oh, the target temperature for your tire is, 280 degrees. Give me a simple experiment. Go right ahead. Because I'm going to give you a simple answer. When I do burnouts in this game, it tells me the car's going 150 miles an hour. I am telling you as someone that has... I am telling you, as someone that has checked tire wear on stock cars, if a car comes in and has 50% tire wear, 50% tread wear, I on a full fuel run, I'm not even beginning to be concerned. I'm not even beginning to be concerned. Like, you're not even starting to see cording until you're down to 10%. Burnouts warm the tires. Of course they warm the tires. But I just don't understand. You're not answering my questions, but then you're asking me a question. As they're pitting with now 6 laps left in the cycle. Like, telling me that when you do a burnout, the tires get hot isn't really relevant to this. I'm not fighting any handling condition where I'm concerned about the front, the right front tire being hot. It's not like the car isn't turning. If we were diagnosing a handling condition, I'm 100% with you. But we're not doing that. Okay.
Leader is pitting.
You realize that you're going down another rabbit hole of... So now you're saying, well, if you did burnouts, would you have less grip? Brother, it happened today during the race. It literally happened today during the race. They went and put scuffed tires on cars, man. They went and put scuffed tires on cars. So yeah, heat cycles in a tire matter, but they're not it's not the end of the world.
You're low on fuel. Bring it in this lap, bud. Whoa up, driver.
I mean, you don't have a quadrillion dollars, but I mean, we just saw today that 2 tires at 80%
car low
are faster than 4 tires at 100% for a handful of laps.
Clear low.
It's the only reason Kyle Larson won the championship.
All right, let us know what adjustments. Bring it in. Hit this time. Back it down. Try to save some fuel if you can.
I would argue the reason teams even have scuffed tires is because they do that. It's the reason they keep their qualifying sets.
We're out front, driver.
And the things you're talking about, the game doesn't even replicate. The game isn't replicating tire failures, beads melding. I can run whatever caster and camber I want and not worry about cording. I don't even have brake blowers.
Stay on your blend line here. Car high. Clear all around. 1 high. Clear high.
Okay, but again, we're not fighting grip. I'm not fighting it. Okay. So your argument is that the cars are faster. Just I guess in a nutshell, what you're telling me is the reason that these cars have had a lap and a half to 2 lap lead on me is because I've intentionally let my right front get so hot that I'm losing optimal grip. But then you're also admitting that the game doesn't calculate this right based on ambient temperature or track temperature.
Car high, clear up top.
Justin, not only are we on the lead lap here, brother.
One low.
Okay, I don't know how to drive. That's fine. If that's the answer to your question, then okay. I don't know how to drive. Got it. This is the rhetorical Madden you don't know football argument. That's okay. You go show us how to drive in a video game, bro. Have at it. I can't wait to see how your driving fixes
inside now
all the problems in this game.
Clear low. One low.
I'm not disagreeing with you about hot and cold tires. What I'm telling you is the discussion you want to have, number one, I'm just as bluntly as I can, you're not qualified to speak about. I've literally done the things on actual stock cars that you're discussing, and I doubt you have, because if you have, you wouldn't try having this debate with me. And number two, so many of the things that you're wanting to discuss aren't even in the game. They're not even in the game. Let me ask you this: Do you see drivers even cleaning their tires? Do you see my tires getting dirty as I go up the track and the race goes on? And I would develop, like, marbles.
Clear up top.
Right, so if I drive up here,
one
right,
bottom.
I should be getting all the debris on my tires.
Clear inside.
This is the argument you want to have with me. Right? There's no debris up here. So I can drive up here, and I'm fine. The next turn I'll drive down at the bottom. Now I'm going to wrap the bottom. Car drives the exact same. Go back up to the top. I mean, there'd really be marbles there. Really be marbles here. I mean, I'm going to turn it off the wall. But you're telling me that I somehow... Let me ask you this. What if we took my stance of 50% wear on a full fuel run isn't enough, right? How would I optimize the wear of the tire? The simplest way to cool your tires down would be to turn your bead blowers on, right? But this game doesn't have that. So now you're just going to sit there and say, well, if you back up your entries a little bit, if you don't turn off as sharp of an arc, outside. If you change your apex.
Car outside.
But in real life, you could just
clear high if you want
turn on your bead blowers.
Outside door.
Didn't somebody have a tire failure today because their vent got full of rubber?
One up high. Clear. Outside.
So help me understand. If 50%, because to you this is too much wear. To me, this is not enough wear. How do I get it to wear more than 50%? How? What do I do? I can't lower the temp anymore. Yeah, Byron had. You're right. I mean, you're talking to me about cooling tires. You're talking to me about cooling tires. They're pitting now 7 laps, 8 laps early. About cooling tires, but you're not even talking to me about, like, cycling tires. Like, you remember about 6 or 7 years ago where we would go out and you would hear about us running, like, 7 or 8 laps and then letting the tires cool down and cycle, and then the rubber compound would change? And then those tires would wear much differently.
Outside now.
I don't know why
Clear
they're
high.
driving like that all of a sudden.
Car low. 3 wide.
BJ? Why are you laughing at 6 or 7 years ago? I mean, if we're having a discussion about tires, it's not like the tires have changed.
Car inside.
I don't even think they let them cycle them anymore because they knew what we were doing.
Leaders on pit road. Car inside. Clear inside. 1 bottom.
Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, God. I don't know what that means. We really got to push to lap 315 here. If not, we're going to be doing those that two tire last second stop.
If you can. Save us some fuel.
Well, at least we got 315. I worked with John Carter. I worked with James Hilton. I worked with
back it down.
A couple other like smaller independent teams. So the drivers I mainly worked with were Boris Said and Terry Labonte. We're going to run out of gas here, though. Oh, God. Ate it.
1 inside. Clear. You're low on fuel.
We've got to pit here. We are out. Denny, I'm pitting, brother.
Driver.
I'm pitting.
1 up high.
I know you're upset about today, but let me pit.
Oh,
Thank you. I mean, it's not really that. No, we never won a race.
Out in front, nice job.
We never. The closest we ever came would have been I mean, and this is comical, but the closest we ever came was when Boris had the U.S. Chrome car in 08 at Watkins Glen. We ran we had a really good car. I don't know. It ran off in the sand trap in practice, and I mean, I remember we cleaned that car for so long. And I don't know if we didn't get all the gravel out of it. I'd find that really hard to believe. But during like the last stage of the race, it overheated and we just had to shut it off.
Clear high.
And there was no sense in blowing that motor. I think that was like a Joey Arrington motor. And we had planned to go race it somewhere else.
1 outside.
It's just, you can't blow a,
clear outside.
$120,000, $130,000 motor. That wasn't a leased motor either.
Outside door.
No, it wasn't a sand trap. It was the pea gravel.
Outside door.
He wheel hopped.
Clear high.
Outside he wheel hopped going into, I guess, turn 9. and it backed up.
Outside door.
I remember we listened to the in-car, and we heard just, dude, there was gravel everywhere. I'm not telling you don't understand how tires work. I'm telling you, there's so much more
outside
than what we're talking about. And until this game makes major changes,
clear up top.
It's not even a discussion worth having. I mean, basically what you're saying is you overcooked, you know, the take, and that's why it's not good. Right, but I'm telling you, well, you know, maybe I overcooked it, but, you know, you didn't have any flour, so I had to use baking powder.
3 wide.
Well, they might wreck here on this. No, yes, no, yes. I don't know, they're really, like, locked into that. Okay, you can, then I would love to know what team you work for. Because there's no way anybody was letting you, there's no way anyone was letting you work on a race car if it came back with 50% tire wear and you were like, yeah, no, we're good with that. No, absolutely not. There's no way. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I felt bad for Denny with his dad and everything, but, you know, I don't know, man, some perspective probably. You know, it's not like he hasn't had an incredible career. It's not like he hasn't had amazing moments. You know, unfortunately, we live in a sports world where without a championship, people look down upon you. I mean, look at how long people talked about Peyton Manning. You know, like, all of his accomplishments would be diminished if he didn't win a championship, you know? So there's always going to be someone that's better than you at certain points. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but if there hadn't been a Jeff Gordon, if there hadn't been a Dale Earnhardt, if there hadn't been a Jimmy Johnson, somebody else would have been winning championships. I did get to meet Dale Earnhardt. I met Dale a couple times. Nothing real, like, ultra meaningful, but I did get to meet him. So if we're running 30-second laps, Barry's going to go a lap down here. You know, honestly, I hate to conspiracy theory it, but, you know, I was always amongst the belief that NASCAR did not want Jack Roush to win a championship. And once Kenseth did, they were like, hey, we better change this. I don't think they're going to ever go back to the old point system because, unfortunately, you know, I think NASCAR, why are they pitting?
Car outside.
There were 10 laps left in this fuel run. You know, I think NASCAR has this complex where they believe that people don't watch their sport because at the end of the season, a championship could already be decided. And they feel like if that's the case, then no one's going to watch. Which is really insulting to the hardcore, like to the hardcore fans. I've always thought, even back within the sport, I always thought there was more fans of a driver than there were fans of NASCAR. You know, like, I'm not really an NFL fan, but I am a Colts fan. I'll watch the Colts games. So I think NASCAR tends to
leaders in the pits.
Discredit the fact. Why is the leader pitting? Juniper, why would the leader be pitting?
Outside door.
I think NASCAR, you know, tends to discredit the driver's fans.
Clear outside.
And that, listen, fans will watch their drivers even if somebody else has won the championship. Because if they want to paint themselves in that box, basically what they're saying is, the fans are only watching the best drivers. And that's just not the case. There's tons of people that are fans of, since he's in front of me, there's tons of people that are fans of Austin Dillon. There's tons of fans of Kyle Busch, right? They're not actively winning right now, but that doesn't mean that their fans aren't watching the race anyway. Hold on, the leader is pitting because I'm not getting better fuel mileage than the whole field. If you recall, if you go back to the start of this race, really, if you go back to the start of this cycle, they were pitting after me.
Car high.
That's
Inside.
how we got to the
Three
point
wide.
so many cars were a lap down.
Inside door.
Is
Three
Byron was staying out for this godforsaken
outside.
amount of time.
One low.
What are you talking about?
Leader's
That's
pitting.
part of the rubber banding. They go
Clear low.
further than you.
Car low. Three wide. Car outside. Three wide. Three wide.
We're really
Clear
clumped
inside.
up here.
Outside door. Outside. Clear high if you want it. One low.
Oh God. Oh God. The three went to pit. The three went to pit and can't, and now is he really gonna drive slow around the track? I mean, he's fading in my mirror. Bro, Juniper, go back to the first stage. He was going further than everyone. So now is he just not going further
save
because
some fuel if you can.
he wants to be more competitive with me? How do you think all the field got lapped under green? When I didn't have the lead.
This time. Leaders in the pits.
Did you not
Inside
watch
door.
the other
Bring it
races?
around and pit this
boy,
time.
We're stuck here. Dude.
Outside.
I'm
One
gonna
at the bottom.
actually
Any
have to
adjustment you
really
need.
compromise myself.
Three wide. Slow down. Slow down.
Oh, Denny, I'm
Clear,
sorry.
clear.
Oh, Denny, don't wreck.
You're
Don't
low
wreck
on
it,
fuel.
Denny. Oh. I feel
Great
like
job. You got the
Blaney
lead.
should be down and away already. I mean, Juniper, the other race we ran. Oh, T-Post pit crew? Yeah, dude, it's been almost every race. I mean, was it? I'm discounting the road. Whoever before the road course was.
You're clear out.
I think the 21 ran way further than us. I'm about to get
One
back
outside. Clear outside.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Car outside. Clear high if you want it. Clear high.
Where's the 5? Right there.
Outside. Stay low. Clear all around.
Oh, Denny, I'm sorry.
Car outside. Three wide. Clear high if you want it.
Yeah, I saw some headline that he's got a new, that he left
bottom.
Blaney's sister. It's crazy. That stuff even makes like
Clear low if you want it. Car outside. Three wide.
articles.
Clear up top. Inside.
I forget. There was one woman.
Clear inside.
There was one woman that like dated like 3/4 of the drivers. Can't remember her name. All right, so we know Barry is a lap down in 8th. ninth, maybe 2 laps down, and we are literally right on the cusp of Larson lapping us. But the question is Larson going to pit before 360? Because we're trying to go to 400. They're not, but we are. Oh, jeez. This is probably the longest green flag run I think we've ever had in this game. What happened to the 3? I think the 3 really did have a problem pitting.
Inside. Clear inside.
Oh, boy.
Inside now.
Yeah, home state NASCAR drivers are a thing. I mean, obviously being here, a lot of being close to New Jersey, we get a lot of not just because he's in front of me right now, but we get a lot of Truex fans because he's from Jersey.
Stay high.
Probably gonna regret trying to work these guys on the high side
One
here.
Low.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Something like that would
Clear
happen.
inside. One outside. Outside.
I'm really trying to get more cars between me and Larson.
Stay low.
Oh, God, they're pitting already again.
One outside. Outside door. Clear outside. Caution.
Really?
Pit road's open this time.
Really?
Does this pit strategy look good to you, driver? Pitting now, fellas. Let's get a nice, smooth stop. Coming to the green.
6 cars on the lead lap. Barry on a lap by himself. Everyone else 2 or more down.
Go, go, go. Inside door. Car inside.
Where's Larson?
Clear. Car outside. Clear inside. Stay low. Clear outside.
Yeah, that caution. What in the world? That caution prevented them from having to pit an additional time.
Car high. Car inside.
Oh, I almost turned
clear low. You're all clear. Car high. Clear high.
Ricky, you should ask your Muppets why, if they truly do love the game, they don't play it more. It's kind of embarrassing for them, right? The person that they think is negative and hates the game plays it more than them.
One bottom. Clear inside.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you found them. I mean, here's what I'll laugh at: the guy that couldn't make it a year in the sport, I made almost 10 in. That's what I laugh at.
One inside.
Just to be honest, but that's what happens when you go into competitive environments with this faux, everything is great, and I'm trying my best, and if I just try my hardest, nothing bad can happen to me. That's what happens. See, I would have never lost my place in racing if I would have just went back to John and said, "Well, John, you can't get rid of me. I'm trying really hard. I don't mean to not do good. I'm trying my best." And he would say, "Yeah, Ryan, trying's all that matters. Are you trying hard and being positive? Because if you're trying hard and being positive, you're going to be fine here." But see, when somebody goes and tries that in the real world, they're gone. And that's okay. That's a real world lesson. That's not a video game lesson. That's a life lesson. So I don't know that I would be laughing, but hey, if that's what helps them get through their day, more power to them. We got cars pitting here with 12 laps left in this fuel cycle. Oh God, it's Blaney.
One low.
Oh, Blaney didn't pit. Blaney didn't pit. That's why. So none of these cars pitted on that last stop. I don't know why, but they didn't. And honestly, that's why the game's going to stay bad. Because they're never going to be honest, because they want to be friends with the developers, which is fine. But in the long run, you'll hurt. I'm not watching them. I have people comment and tell me that he lost his job in NASCAR. And I'm, okay, it's a good game. Laugh out loud. Bro, then you clearly don't know what you're watching or playing, so that's fine. I mean, if it's such a good game, why wouldn't you be playing it now? Why would you watch me play it?
Inside now.
Yeah, dude, I'm so awful at this
Clear
game.
all around.
How did I manage to win more races and lead more laps than anybody else? I mean, I'm recovering my investment in this game, so you can paint it however you want, brother. It's okay with me.
One bottom. Clear low.
This is literally the argument of a little kid, man. I like it, you like it, the guy I watch online likes it. No one's saying they hate the game. What we're saying is the game needs to get better. But if you want to watch Muppets that tell you it's fine, then bro, just go watch it. We're going to be like in a really weird spot here. I mean, dude, this is literally, you're literally at like, I'm going to be honest, Ricky, how old are you? How old are you, Rishi? I mean, who comes into somebody's chat and just says, just say you like the game, just say you like the game. My friends online say you like the game. Dude, I don't know why he got fired, and I really don't care. The point is, he's not there anymore. Do you wait a second? Do you think they fired him because he was doing too good of a job? Do you think that they let him go because he was doing too good at embarrassing everyone else? Is that what you're saying? They were like, listen, man, we would love to keep you on, but you're doing such a good job. Do you think Hendrick's going to fire Kyle Larson? Did they already let him go?
Outside door.
Dude, if you think that I'm mad,
clear outside.
You don't understand sarcasm. Here's what I will tell you. The incredible amount of children coming over from those channels is amazing to me. So you can sit here and say, oh, it's a grown man. Okay. Because to me, it sounds like you're a little kid.
Bring it in and pit this time.
You're coming in here telling
outside
me I'm
door.
mad when I'm literally laughing. It's hilarious to me. And if you think anyone gets fired because they're good at something,
all clear.
You're out of your mind. And you
Back
probably never had a job.
Inside door.
You're probably a little kid. Because by your logic, yeah, Kyle Larson won the championship. It's time to let him go. He made Denny look bad today. I don't care how you found them.
Leaders on pit road.
Dude, I don't believe you're a 10-year sub. I believe you're 10 years old.
Let us know what you need, bud. Bring it in this lap, bud. Back it down, back it down.
Oh, we're gonna hit that thing. Caution, caution.
Pit road's open this
Here's
time.
what we're gonna do. I don't even do this normally. Look at this game, Ricky. Tell me all about it, buddy.
Let us know if you want to change this. Okay, bring her around and come on in.
I'm not mad at anyone, dude. Are you literally? Are you okay? Do you think this is somebody being mad? Bro, go watch their channels then. It's okay.
10 away.
Go listen to them. Go listen to them tell you how a fraction of a percentage of someone's day is how they live their life. I mean, these are the same people that think like actors are that person, right? Like they think. Oh, bro, what does it matter if I'm 50 years old? You realize I have to have lived years to accomplish what I have, right? Guy can't. 1 year in racing, out the door. 10 years in racing. I had to live 10 years to accomplish that, dude.
One outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, I mean, literally, you've got a guy playing a game with an inflatable scarecrow. And your response to me is that I'm 45? Bro, there's no scarecrow beside me, bro. No one's mad at you. This is like the sad mindset that so many of them have. They think that everyone's mad. They think that everyone's angry, and the reality is, it's hard to even care, because clearly the people that designed this game didn't. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Are you listening to me? When you compose a sentence, right? This is your sentence. It says, you're mad at me because I watched Ryan for 10 years and found NASCAR. That sentence doesn't even make sense. Why am I streaming it? To show how broken the game is. And if you've been following me for 10 years, you would know, like, one of the big issues people had is they would say, oh, you never stream Madden. You must have this broken copy. You know, you must nitpick all of these things. These things don't happen in my game. So when the NASCAR game came out, I said, fine. We're going to stream hours a day.
Carlo.
And we're going to show all the problems. And now you're telling me that that's a problem.
Clear, all clear.
So if I show clips of the game being broken, that's a problem, right? But then if I also show the whole game being broken, well, that's a problem too. And just like I told one of your Muppets, I've earned the right to care about this game. This is a sport I put my life into, you understand. He hasn't earned that right, but I have. I've earned the right to care about a horrible racing game. You know when someone talks with emojis, why are they pitting? Are they short pitting? Are they trying to short pit? I guess they're trying to short pit. I'm scared to do that. Does anyone know why I'm scared to try to short pit? Ricky, real quick. No, we got simple math for you, Ricky. 387 plus 12. 387 plus 12. What do you got, bud? Come on. 387 plus 12. Somebody tell me what it is. Bro, I'm asking you a question. Are these lead lap cars about to pit when they don't need to? Are these lead lap cars about to pit when they don't need to for me to win this race? Is this how you want to win races? Is this how you like to win races, Rick? Is this how your Muppets like to feel good and win races? You really think this is about to happen? Like, you came on here to do all this, and you think this game has the audacity to break right in front of you? Like, man, there's no way, right? There's no way this game is going to break right in front of you. Listen, for your sake, I'm going to hope that I run fourth. And you can keep spamming you can keep spamming, like, do you like the game, yes or no? Do you like the game, yes or no? And we're going to see if the leaders pit. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man, I don't think anybody likes games that just give them the win, right? Are you talking to me or him, Mike? Mike's over here figuring ChatGPT out for the first time. I hope they don't pit. I really do. I hope they don't pit, but I have so little hope. Bro, go watch your Muppets not have any issues with the game, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's not that, man. It's just the simple mindset of, damn, Ryan, what are you doing?
Clear. Car low.
We used to be teammates. What are you doing to me?
Car low.
All right, I got to get through this here. Like, there's 6 to go.
This time.
I'm not pitting.
Car outside.
Come on, we're the lead lap
Clear
car.
high if you want it.
Can we have
outside
a little respect for the lead lap
Clear
cars?
high if you want it. Car low. Slow down, slow down.
In real life, do you know what my spotter would be going insane?
Stay high. One bottom.
In real life, my spotter would be going insane.
Still there. Whoa, up driver. Car outside. Clear inside. 3 wide. 5 to go. Outside now. 3 wide. 1 inside.
I am 3 wide with 40th and Cody Ware.
Leaders in the pits. Clear high.
Oh my.
Car low.
Elliott.
Slow down, slow down. Car pitting in front of you.
Oh my God, this game. Elliott pitted. Elliott pitted. I don't need your money. Go save your money for the Muppet that lost his job, please. Go over there. I don't need your money. I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. Please tell me Larson doesn't pit to give me the win. Please tell me. Please tell me. Austin, don't pit, Austin. No,
try to coast
Austin,
a little if you
no.
can. Save us some fuel.
Kyle, no.
We're out front, driver.
Why did you guys do it? Why did they do it? No, guys, why? Right in front of you, right in front of you guys. You come in here to defend this game, and look at what happened. Gibbs could have passed me. Gibbs could have passed me, and he didn't.
2 to go this time now.
I'm going to run out of gas, but it's going to be okay. This doesn't happen in anybody else's game, is what you're telling me?
Back it down, back it down. 1 inside. Clear all around. Clear low if you want it. Clear up top.
Now I just gotta hope we can coast to the win.
White flag, bring it home now. 1 low.
I need pushed.
3 wide. Clear low. Clear high.
Here's the rubber band AI coming in, boys. They won't pass me. Look, 3 wide behind me, but they can't pass me.
1 bottom.
One's gonna get passed.
Clear bottom.
The whole field's back there. They're 2 and 3 wide, but they can't
outside.
do anything. Now Chase will go.
Whoa, up driver. Clear high if you want it. Outside now. Car inside. 3 wide. 1 bottom.
I have no gas.
1 high.
I have no gas.
Low.
We just have to beat the 24.
Car outside.
24 is middle of the back stretch.
Car high. Try to save some fuel if you can. Clear high.
Muppets? 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 I mean, it's hilarious. Like, I couldn't script it any better. I couldn't script it any better. I honestly, if I wanted to sit down and say, listen, at the end of the race, I want everyone to pit but me. Mike, the other day, I moved off the track to watch for a second, and when the AI gets close, they slowed down. Rubber band AI. And for the record, if you remember early in the last stage, I said Austin Dillon ran out of gas. I wonder what's going to happen. Austin Dillon finished 8 laps down. He really did run out of gas. Oh, the replay's broken. The replay's broken. That stinks. You don't want her to relive the magic of that last lap.
As the session comes to a close, let's take a look at the results.
What are they going to what do you say to them? Literally. Like, you're in here and you're trying really hard to defend the game, right? And then, I mean, unbeknownst to you, right? Like, he came in, there was like 60 laps left. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what's going to happen. He has no idea what's going to happen. And all of a sudden, as we get down to the end of the race, it becomes more and more apparent that the game is just going to break right in front of him. But the Muppets are laughing at me. Okay. I mean, yes. As I've said before, listen, there is nobody in the Madden community that has ever overlooked issues like this. Ever. I can't think of, I mean, I would be hard-pressed. I'd be hard-pressed to find any gaming community that overlooked issues like this. You know why? Because those communities don't last long. Because unless you're giving people honest feedback, unless you're playing the game and you're going back to the developers and you're saying, hey, I've got a lot of things going wrong in my game, they're never going to fix this stuff. They're never going to fix it. You know, the one guy was in here earlier trying to tell us that, you know, oh, they're going to patch the cautions. They're not going to patch this stuff because this is how they programmed it. There's no patching. This is how the single car spins is what they want. You know, that's the idea they have to generate a caution. We can all disagree with it, but that's the truth. They had, as I said, they had a worse idea. They had debris. They had your car spins. They had something worse. And we're like, no, we're just going to go with randomly a car is going to spin. That's what they went with. They're not patching it. It's how the game is programmed. And if this game, keep in mind, there's been a lot of discussion that this is going to be a 2-year game, which means we might not see another iteration of this game until 27. 27. Imagine 2 years of this. You think any content creator is going to be able to hold on to 2 years of this? I'm going to be lucky to get through a full season. Yeah, you can disagree with, you can tell me that I'm this awful person. You can tell me I'm this negative person. You can tell me I don't see the positives. Say all of that. But you can't disagree with what we're showing. And that's why exactly I made that video where he came on and said, "Hey, I don't want to be negative." If you can't be negative when you're watching a online race that can't even be raced, that's the reality. The creators came on to race and they couldn't even have a race. If you can't be negative about that, if you are trying to stay positive, you are as biased as you'll ever be. Every single person, even down to the developers, should have said, this is unacceptable. And just like with Madden, like, this is stuff that once you see it, you can't unsee it. So here's our points. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This just got so much worse. Ty Gibbs. Okay, Ty Gibbs is 17th in points. Ty Gibbs has one top 5. Did it just happen? There's no way. Don't tell me Ty Gibbs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ty Gibbs just got his first top 5 of the season. He pitted on the white flag lap as I was running out of gas. Now, you know for a fact, in real life, if he is 17th and out of the playoffs, there's no way that they don't say, you know what, run the extra lap, let it run out of gas. This is the best finish we've had all year. I would rather run out of gas and finish last on the lead lap, which at that point was going to be what, third? Right? How many cars could have been on the lead lap? I guess we can't see that. I can go back and see it. I can go back and see it. Oh my God, why? Okay, hold on, let me look. I'm going to go back to where I was. I just loaded the stream. Okay, the race just ended. I'm getting out, I'm pumping my fist. So, I had the same argument before. When you run it out of gas on the last lap, you can't finish worse than the last car a lap down. You can't get lapped and passed by lap cars on the last lap. Ty Gibbs just finished 5th. There was one car behind him on the lead lap. There is no universe. There's no universe where they don't say win or finish 6th. It's going to be okay. Yeah, I think I know what the video for tomorrow is going to be. There is just no way. I don't know where Bubba was. What happened to Bubba? Where did Bubba finish? Bubba's not in the top 10. I guess we can go back and see that, right? Bubba finishes 19th. So you mean to tell me that you're a NASCAR crew chief, right? You've got what? 5 races. 5 races before the playoffs. You're having the best run of the season you've ever had. We got to look at average finishes. Your average finish is 17.8. 17.8. You are about to pass the leader on the white flag lap, and you say, nay, we're going to pit so that we can finish 5th. It's not even because Byron, Elliott, Larson had already pitted. You were never going to catch them. They had enough fuel. You should have only, and the reality is, if he had saved, I ran out of gas on the white flag lap. He could have passed me and won and put himself in the playoffs. This is thank you, Mike. I will look at it. This is the NFL equivalent to a team going into like week 17, where if they win, they make it into the playoffs, and they say, you know what, we're just going to play the backups to see if they're good enough. I just... But you know what? On the other side of that, there is real AI logic that has to be programmed in for this. Like, you really have to program logic. So so what you're telling me is there's no playoff logic here. So all of this is just rhetorical. None of these drivers are going to race any differently to get into the playoffs. Can somebody that understands NASCAR explain how the guy in second place has less points than the guy in third and fourth? Probably because of laps led in playoff points. So it's calculating my total points. So Ty must have got... I'm just trying to think. It can happen. It can happen. But what's interesting is when we look at this, Right, but here's the problem. When we look at this, it doesn't say playoff points. So I agree with you that playoff points is the answer, but I think playoff points and stage points, maybe the fastest lap, and we can't see it? Maybe he had the fastest lap? It would be nice. It would be nice if it was there. I don't know. I mean, it can happen, but clearly it's just not documented in that. It's just not documented here, which is odd. I mean, I mean, if I'm looking at the race results, I'm expecting to see, the driver, the distance, so they had a 10-second lead. They were 3 laps behind. It's strange to me that I get points. I assume playoff points, which would be how many stage points you accumulated, and then starting position. Do I really care about the starting position and the race results when I can't see who finished on the lead lap, or how many laps somebody led, or I don't know. It just seems like a very arbitrary thing to show. Like where I started doesn't really matter right now. The race is over. I won. I shouldn't have, but I won. And I guess I got 6 stage points because I did. I thought I won one of the first stages, but yeah, it's disheartening. So now we realize that all of these wins are just kind of happen chance wins, unless it's me. And I mean, if Ty Gibbs doesn't make the playoffs, my goodness. I mean, it's so much worse. It's so much worse knowing it was his best run of the season, and that he literally pitted on the white. He pitted as I was coming to the white flag running out of gas. I just went back and checked. He was actually, you can make the case looking at it, he was about to pass me. And then he was like, nope, I got to pit. Yeah, I mean, if you go back to the first stage when we could barely run in 26, it's almost like the game has, I don't know, rubber band AI. I think I've said this the whole time. I literally went from not even being able to, I mean, I almost got lapped by Larson. No, I did get lapped by Larson. The second stage, I got lapped by Larson. I got lapped by Billy. But then at the end of the race, they basically just pulled over and gave me the win. And it would be one thing if it was just a one-off, oh my God, Dover fuel mileage or Michigan fuel mileage. Almost every single race has followed this script. I started this stream 3 hours ago, and I said, here we are, back to where we started. This is, if you go back, when I was streaming this race the night it came out, this was the first track we went to where we were all sitting here. It was a lot more people at the time. No offense. I cannot thank you guys enough for being here. There was like 400 people in here, and that is the first time we were like all collectively, wait a second, something is wrong. They're pitting strange. Something isn't right. Here we are, 13 patches in what seems like a month, right? A month later? And yeah. Exactly correct. And I've said that, Bizzle. You don't go from middle of the pack to dominant win. You just don't. And I mean, don't get me wrong. We were making adjustments on the car, but at no point was the car lightning fast. And they should have been adjusting to that. So, I mean, the tire pressures we ran were insane. And not only that, like, you don't see, like, Elliott was leading for a while, Byron was leading for a while, Larson was leading. You never really saw, like, that passing of the guard where, like, okay, now this is the dominant car. I don't even know who. Can you go back and see who led laps? I don't know that you can go back and see who led laps. Regardless, our numbers got really skewed because of those two road courses that were awful. It is what it is. Yeah, this is where we are. We're going to one of my favorite tracks ever tomorrow, Indy. So hope we can definitely have a good run there, because that is a very, very special place for me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out. It means the world to me that we're still here to play this broken game and expose it for what it is. Let's hope that we can hold on with no patch corruption for the next 2 weeks. Well, really, the next 2 weeks. And hopefully we'll play this out, and then I'll let you guys decide what you want to do. If you want to do a truck season, if you want to do an Xfinity season, if you want to try a cup a cup career, whatever the career mode is, we'll do all that. So thank you guys so much. Have a good night. I will talk to you as soon as I can.